sits behind Ginger, whose head throbs psychedelic purple from an overhead light. His old friend looks at him, first in hostility, and then in greasy admiration. Fuck's sakes, Lennox, that dance cost me $20 and you didn't even blow your fucking muck. That Trudy lassie, she's fair got you sort of do, eh? The beast has been tamed. Lennox bristles at the use of Ginger's terminology. Sorry to waste a dosh. Then he thinks, let him believe what he wants. But now his own mental river is diverting again, away from the stripper, Trudy and Ginger. The drink that had distanced the crime now bubbles it up in his head, like percolating coffee. Brittany Hamill, now the beast had been tamed. How will Mr. Confectioner be serving his sentence? What will he be doing right now? Isolated from all the other prisoners for his own safety, even the other nonces, would his arrogance have evaporated? Lennox suddenly needs to know. Do you ever think about these cunts that we bang up in serious crimes? He asked Ginger. How can they live with what they've done? They live with what they've done because they're scum. They couldn't care less. Fuck them. Let them fucking rot. His reddening face snarls as he signals to a waitress for more beer. It seems to Lennox that this reprimand is as much directed at him as any criminals Ginger can recall. They have another drink, but he senses that things have soured a little. Thanks very much for listening, folks.
Would you say that this is because I thought your own frustration, but it could also be your writing, I don't know, but your own frustration permeates the book because the subject is so dear to you?
I think that my frustration permeates every book because there's so many things that you want to say, but no, I mean I think it's kind of fairly clear what my kind of viewpoint on the whole thing is, and basically the bottom line about paedophiles is to me is that children have to be protected, whatever stance that you take or whatever you believe. I think we all believe that that basic thing that to stop a virus like this kind of spreading through society and to contain it in some ways, you have to protect the kids. You have to isolate people who identify and isolate people who have those tendencies and that kind of behaviour, and you have to isolate them from children. How you do that, I don't know, and to what extent you do that, and but that has to be the sort of the priority.
But there's more in the book because somewhere at the end, I don't know which character says exactly what, but she says, she describes that young girls dress themselves with such short skirts that you can see their underwear. So when saying that, you hint at a broader cultural development.
Yeah, I mean the one of the things that's really happened is not just, it goes beyond the sexualization of children, but the commodification of childhood. And a lot of it's to do with our worshipping of youth as a cult, and it's kind of it's quite sad the way now that adults have kind of stolen childhood from kids. I mean, it's like I would hate to be a kid growing up now because they're forced to grow up so quickly, and they're not allowed to kind of be children anymore. It's a horrible thing when older people start pitying the young. It shouldn't be like that at all, But I just don't think it's a great world for kids to grow up in now. No, I think every character you write is some aspect of you. I think it's something about, that every character you write is a part of you in some way. He's a definite construct, I've got a process that I have when I construct a character. I look at everything about them, like kind of, not just physical description, family background, but things like musical tastes and all the stuff that I have a playlist I make up for every character, and often it's stuff that's very, very different from myself, from my own interests. But that informs how I kind of how I construct a character. So I would say that in some ways you're writing when you write a character, you write an alternative self in a way, but it's very different from saying it's a biographical character that's based on your own experiences.